Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Trojans offense will have first crack at this one. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like,
The Heat gets it, and they get it down at the 14-yard line. The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. Here's a hit. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. And not the optimum setup to try to salvage the opening drive with a third and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Trojans send out the punt unit. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Here's a return from midfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So Minnesota's offense will go to work for the first time today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. It's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great at the line in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Using his legs, it's Kendricks. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Throws and fires complete. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Kendricks. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from the big boys inside.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Golden Gophers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. A first down run in the red zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line. And they catch it in for a score.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So they moved the ball 43 yards on that drive. Kickoff unit on the lead. He'll bring it out. It's Barry. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory. Hoping this is... And the quarterback goes knocked down at the 13. The Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at second and a line. He might want another play. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to get behind the defense. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Trojans decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Looking to throw on first down. Looking left. Intercepted. Big play stop for drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Moves away as he feels pressure. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Get it out on the screen. There we go. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
Gets the back moving. Takes the easy one to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
This defense was ready for goals. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. And they got up the shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Going right and going deep. And the incomplete pass. Defense getting the ball back to its own in great field position. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, USC!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the point after is good. So the final tally on that drive will be 31 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Going right to Montgomery. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's end goal. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. He's looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Kendricks. Now they're really trying to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. It's been punched, counter-punched throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And that's crazy. 1 second you're the offense and you're thinking 2nd and inches, we're taking a shot, we're in a great spot. And then you give up a sack, and now all of a sudden you're in 3rd and long and you're thinking, uh-oh, we got to convert this. But we're giving the ball right back to our opponent.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And the Golden Gophers will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll feel the punt and try to make something happen. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every
open field to the right. And he moves into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Duke is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 14 to Florida State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
QB, I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed to plug it and pull it in there. Great job, great catch.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the run, it's Kendricks. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. And he's able to get the tackle for loss.
Third and long, and they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the offense clearly saying we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep balls.
This time out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. Here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The Trojans in the hurry up.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. You think about all the high school kids out there dreaming about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but nationally, to come to this school and be the guy, to be RB1. He's on the field for a reason. This guy is unique. He's got speed and vision. What a weapon.
And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Power football. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down line. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal to put them in the field goal for it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Trojans back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the ground with the back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Working that left side now. Touchdown, Trojans. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. On the ready? That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Minneapolis when that town is buzzing as it is today. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
I agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football from this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think...
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Snap from the gun on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll start this drive going to the air. Lofts one high and deep. It's a big stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Southern Cal. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
Makes the grab down the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these.
Lost one deep down the right side. Makes the grab attack. They make the stop before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The Trojans headed quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. Sets up the screen. He's going for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Gets it out fast. Touchdown USC. And the beatdown has ensued.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Unloads to the right. That's caught. It's in goal. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. The give from the man. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the heat. Behind the line, it's Kendricks. And the ball's free in the backfield. And the defense jumps on it. Turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over.
Breaks into the open. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It will be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Goes toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn over on downs. On the gun, he leads him with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play, they drop it.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30.
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and steps out of the 21. The guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. We just got to do a better job of this.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top. Quick completion on the out. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's going to take off. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. Timeout call here by the defense is the first one they've used this game. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on 1st down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Rides the back on the option to give. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Let's go! Looking downfield on 1st down. Right on the money. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires into the end zone. Minnesota fired in from the red zone for the score. And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Oregon State has the lead right now, but this Reser Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 4 over ULM. circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Finds his tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they did. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
And the Trojans will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking deep down the right side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
The play action fake. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's in his stride inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Trojans are flying down the field. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Trojans! A great catch and run for 6. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Rushes on him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few 1st downs and make something positive happen.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kendricks.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, or you leap and clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back inside.
So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job.
It's picked off, and that's picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football is watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win on to next week.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Red pass, it's complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
And the Trojans want to crank the tempo. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Trojans! And the pummeling has started. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season. Beep, beep, beep. You know what that is? That's the garbage truck unloading the garbage time points right now.
Those garbage time points do count, though. And you're still playing the game, keep fighting, but it is that time when it's over, and nobody's really paying attention. Nobody's listening to me or you, Reese, which not necessarily a bad thing.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's second and long. Here we go. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Makes a connection. And they've got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Lost to throw again. Too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You can tell.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation, you know.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire.